How's it going, everybody? It is the Minifigure Guru, and today I have another custom set video for you. And today is gonna be Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 1, of course. So Guardians of the Galaxy came out in 2014. It starred Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Vin Diesel, and some other pretty big names. It made $772.8 million, which, by the way, I find, kind of surprising, because I'll tell you this for sure, I didn't know it was like a MCU movie. Like, I didn't know it was in the same universe as Iron Man. So I really didn't think, I don't think many people did. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just thinking, I don't know. It's so weird. I didn't think it would be so successful. 772.8, it's a pretty big number. Personally, my thoughts on the movie are it's great. First off, it's hilarious. Also, the music is incredible. Probably the best music soundtrack, only rivaled by its sequel. And man, this movie's so good. It also uses, these kind of weird, wacky characters to give themes of, family. They all have arcs. I don't know, man. This movie is just so much fun, and it's probably one of the best in the MCU. I don't know. I'd probably give it like a 90, around there, 92, 93. And Rotten Tomatoes definitely agrees with me, giving it a 91%, and the audience score being a 92%. So yeah, I think they, Rotten Tomatoes in general agrees with me pretty closely. But with all of that being said, let's get right into the sets, starting off with our first minifigure from our first set, which is gonna be Drax in his prison outfit here. So pretty simple. He uses the head and torso with some slight modifications that the regular one uses. And the reason I didn't modify it at all too much was just because of how perfect I think it is. With these skulls being Lego skulls and just the immense details. It's probably one of the most detailed figures coming from Marvel, so it's just really good, and I didn't think I could change it enough. In terms of the pants, they're mostly yellow with some black shoes, or things on the shoes, hard to describe. And then he also has this little bead thing coming around on his upper leg, and those little dots. So those are as close as I could get it to what it is on the movie. But yeah, that's my Drax. Moving on to our second minifigure here, we have Gamora in her prison outfit. A little more fun, a little more interesting. Uses same hair and similar head. With the torso there, it's pretty simple. You have a little green poking through on top, the detailing to show her waist, and then on the legs, some more dots, again trying to get as close as possible to the movie, with some black shoe tops or whatever. Once again, our third minifigure is gonna be Chris Pratt, Peter Quill, Star-Lord. Again, very similar thing. In terms of the torso, it was originally all yellow, and then I realized, well, let's gotta add something. So I added the little bit on top, and then those bright yellow lines that kind of go, I don't know where that is. I guess the stomach kind of area. And his sleeves are a little rolled up. So, and then he has the markings, not as much as the other two because he didn't, commit a million war crimes. And then he has black shoes. And then our fourth and final minifigure from set number 1 is going to be Rocket Raccoon, who has the biggest change. I gave him a more brown vibe in terms of his hair color because, he's brown. He's not gray. I still don't know where they got gray from, and they're still rolling with it. But I did use the same kind of head mold, as you can see, because he has those little pieces that come up. I think they work well for this figure, though. He has some, little details showing through on his torso of his skin, or I guess his hair, with some dark yellow that lines it, and then some his feet poking out at the bottom of his legs. So the set itself would be the prison breakout set. Now we did this set very similar to this, but it'd be a little different. One, it would be the tower in its full glory, and then it'd also come with some of the bots. But the probably biggest thing with the set would be my updated Groot. Now, I didn't make it, but it would be in a different color. It would be in a dark sand, I want to say that color is, unlike Lego's brown, which I could understand why they did it, but he's definitely more the color that I put there. And then, yeah, I would just want to cover up maybe some of those green spots, and the back maybe look a little bit better, but theirs was pretty good. So there'd just be some slight modifications, but that would be my Prison Breakup. So the second set here, minifigure number 1, is going to be Corpseman Day. This is John C. Reilly's character. I try to get that idea down, so he uses the Widow's Peak hairpiece. He has some torso detailing to show like this armor pad. I'm really happy with it, how it turned out. I think it looks really cool. Here's some printing on the arms, some like pieces, and then black gloves with some dual molded legs, half black, half blue. Our second minifigure is going to be my Korath. So he has an angry expression with some detailing to show those weird things on his head. In terms of the torso, it has his skin poking through at parts and this weird red stuff on his arms, which are actually for some reason more detailed than the torso. I don't know how that happened. Well, I mean, it's how it is in the movie or on the costume, but it looks it's just kind of funny. But yeah, so he has some detailing there, some shoulder pads, and then some detailing on the hands, which I don't do often unless I feel that it really does add something. So I did it here. With the legs, they're black, but there is some detailing on them. I guess I should have done that detailing in gray maybe, but it's like kind of indents, so it would be hard to like do it in gray. That'd be weird. You get the point. I'm happy with how this turned out. Next up here, Nova Prime. So with her, I did a custom hairpiece, which may be kind of evident. I don't know. I'm happy with how it looks. So this is actually inspired by the game. Lego has a custom hairpiece in the Marvel Superheroes game, so I just thought it worked here, and I kind of took inspiration from it. She has a smile, and then moving down, she has some detailing that goes from the torso down to the legs, with some blue highlights on it. She has some symbols. You have the Nova Star on her arm with some detail there, and dual molded legs. Overall, another one I'm very happy with. Next up here, our final figure of set number 2 and of the whole video, Yondu, and I'm very happy here with Yondu. So I made a custom little piece to go on his head. He is a little bit different from his actual appearance that we've seen in Lego because, it's an earlier movie, but it's still similar. And then I just try to do like immense torso detailing. The torso is very similar to the one in number 2 with some very slight modifications. So I just decided that I'll just put more detail than Lego did, and that's what I did. So he has a lot of detailing. He has an underlayer with some purple and black and some silver spots. He has his coat, which has a Ravager symbol, a little strap on his left side, some other little, straps and stuff going on. And then on his arm, some simple detailing. And then the printing from the torso continues onto the legs and hips, where there's a little belt on the hips, some more detailing on the legs. You have some red, and it's dual molded, half black, half brown if you look on the inside there, and some detailing on the shoes. Overall, very detailed, probably my favorite figure from this whole showcase here. And the set itself would be Xandar. So it would include a couple different parts. It would include the fountain. It would include half of that building that Star-Lord makes it trade in. So you'd have an interior and an exterior, and then maybe a little bridge part. I couldn't think of any specific location. You could have done like a cool miniature style where it's like $100 and it's kind of like a miniature model of Xandar. That would work too, I guess. I just don't think it'd be as, it just wouldn't be as Lego-y. It wouldn't make sense. And that's always, oh my gosh, sorry. That's always been my goal here, is to make this feel like this is something Lego could be like, well, let's just take from this guy's ideas and make these. So, yeah, that is my Xandar. And yeah, that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'm very happy with this showcase. And I do want to say I may have done this in the wrong order. I think that Winter Soldier came out before this, but if I'm wrong, my bad. But yeah, I'm very happy with this, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me who you think I missed, and I'll see you guys next time.